الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. ربنا زدنا علما أجمعين وعلمنا الكتاب آمين. So I gave number exercises 2 and 4, right? For homework. I think we did exercise 1, right? Okay. So what we'll do is we'll start reading from exercise number 2. And then we'll do the rest of them, inshallah, or as much as we can.
Let's start with lesson number 3.
Number 3? Number 3 wasn't in the homework.
Yeah, it was. No, 4, 4. My bad.
4? You want to start with 4? Okay. Let's do 4. So we're on page 102. So it says حول المبتدا في كل من الجمل الآتية إلى المثنى. مثنى in Arabic means two, to dual. مثنى means dual. So it says change the mubtada in each of the following sentences to dual. Or basically you're changing the sentence to dual. Okay, so the mithal, the example they give is هذا كتاب, or كتاب. So this is a book, and now you're going to say these are two books. Number 1, Sir Tahira on the right. Okay, what does that mean?
This is pen.
Okay, now make it dual. هذان قلمان, right? So basically the rule that we said was to make something dual, you add an alif noon, ani. Okay, هذان قلمان. Number 2, Stishri. Mistaratun. What does that mean? Right, so why do you say هذه instead of هذا? It's a feminine, right? There's a ta marbuta at the end. So what's instead of هذاني, you're going to say هاتاني. So how do you make something with ta marbuta dual? You do the same thing, right? You add an alif noon. Mistaratani. So this is your ta marbuta right here. And you just take that, change it to a regular, and then you add an ani to it. Mistaratani.
It's related to this. I can't remember this point. One of the point in the key English key says that, but noun ending in the round doesn't take this alif.
What that means is that when something has two fathas, right? What they were saying is like it usually has a alif at the end. So if you say like if I say dars, right? Darsan. Actually, so if I say darsun, what does that mean? Lesson, right? So, but if I'm going to say darsan, I have every letter. If there's a double fatha on it that has a double fatha, you have to add an alif for spelling rule, okay? Except for ta marbuta. So you can say sa'atan, right, with two fathas, but you can't put an alif there. So that's what when it's in the mansoob form. When that's what it means. Okay, but for mistaratun, you just add, you do the same thing, mistaratan. Okay. Number 3 is Tahira. 3 on the next page, the first one. Yeah. Hazani talibani means these are two students. So the single is Haza talibun. Okay. Number 4, Brother Najmun. هذه طالبة means okay, now make it 2. طالبتان, right? So these are two students, female. Brother Salim, next one. رجل. مدرس. What does that mean? This man is a مدرس. So he's a teacher. Okay, how do you make it dual? Mhm. رجلان الرجلان مدرسان. So هذان الرجلان مدرسان. These two men are two teachers or teachers. Brother Anwar, next one. It's not هذه. Mhm. Mhm. من الهند. What does that mean? Okay, make it dual. Mhm. Mhm. من الهند, right? So من الهند doesn't change because it means the same thing. They're both from India. Brother Afnan, next one.
هذه الساعة من الياباني.
Yabani.
ياباني.
What does that mean?
This watch is from Japan.
Okay, make it two watches.
هاتان الساعتان
ساعتان
من اليابان.
ياباني. هاتان الساعتان من الياباني. So it rhymes. Okay. Sister Tahira, next one. Number 8.
هذه سيارات
سيارة
هذه سيارات مديري
للمدير.
للمدير.
What does that mean?
This car belongs to the principal.
This car belongs to the principal. Okay, make it these two cars.
هاتان سيارتان للمدير.
للمدير, right? So it's still one principal.
We can change principal to two principals.
Yeah, but it just says change the mubtada. So that's the subject is the yeah. So the cars. So Shri, next one. المفتاح. لمن هذا المفتاح means to who, right? To who does this key belong to? Make it two keys. هذان مفتاحان, right? لمن هذان المفتاحان. So whose are these two keys? The last one, Tahira? What does that mean? Who does this spoon belong to? Make it two. ملعقتان, right? So two spoons. ملعقتان. Any questions on that? Okay. Let's do number 2. It was a iqra waktub, so you just have to read it and understand the sentence. Brother Najmo, first one. We're going to go back, flip back a page, or I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know for your book. We're on exercise 2. Mm-hmm. Instead of ibnanu, it's ibnani. Right? So anything with dual has a noon with a kasra. Ibnani. Wabintani. Right? Khalidun lahu ibnani wabintani means? Mm-hmm. Okay, right. So literally it means Khalid, to him, 2 sons, 2 daughters. Right? But in just regular way you would understand it is Khalid has 2 daughters and 2 sons. Next one, Brother Salim.
في هذا البيت غرفتان
Mm-hmm.
كبيرتان.
Okay, what does that mean?
This house has
2.
rooms.
What's kabiratani? Big rooms, right? Kabirat. كبيرتان. Um,
But Jonathan, if you take the meaning of this word by word, means he has the baytun kabir. He has the bayti ghurfatani kabiratani. Females in this house, two big rooms.
in this house, two big rooms. Right? Right. Two. It's an adjective, right? So what's originally the word for big? Kabirun, right? Kabirun. Okay. So how do I what do I say if I want to say something is big but it's feminine? Kabiratun, right? So so this is I'm showing you all the different forms that you're gonna see the word in. Originally it's kabirun, right? If I say al baytu kabirun, but if I'm talking about a sayyaratu, I can't say kabirun. I have to say kabiratun, right? I have to put a ta marbuta at the end because that's how we make things feminine. Kabiratun, okay? Now, how do I say two big things, masculine? Kabirani. So I'm gonna start from kabirun or my original one, and I'm gonna add an ani to it. So I'm gonna say kabirani. Alif and noon, right? So I just made so this is one, this is two, kabirani. Okay. Now how do I say two things big but they're feminine? Kabiratani. This is where we just read kabiratani, right?
That should be not Tamarbuta. I mean, Kabiratini is.
Kabiratani is going to have this ta.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the ta marbuta because ta marbuta only comes at the end. Okay. How do I say for more than if I'm talking about people more than three or more? What was the plural for kabir? Kibar, right? So that was my plural. So basically, um, all of these words they all have the kaf ba ra, right? So that's what you recognize it off of. But all of these this whole construction just comes from kabir.
For that plural, it's not male or female. It's just
It's for it's for humans, jinns, and we're gonna explain that because there's
yeah,
a different.
but for dual, it's male and female separate.
Yeah. But I think this one you can use it for male and female. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna have to double check. Okay. Brother Anwar, next one.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Excuse me a minute. The reason I asked you the meaning, the word by word meaning, it really doesn't matter if you say there is two big room in this house or this in this house it has two big rooms. Or how do you?
Yeah, it
translate
doesn't
that?
matter. Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
but literally it means in this house are two big rooms.
Or two rooms are big.
No, not two rooms are big. Two rooms are big is not right. Because two big rooms is one construction. It's not and man'ut. It's adjective and the word it's describing. So you can't say two rooms are big. No.
Yeah, different construction.
Yeah.
This is
Number 3.
Fatimatu
Mm-hmm.
Lahu
Laha
Laha. Fatimatu Laha Tafilani
طفلان.
Tiflani Sagirani.
Okay, what does that mean?
Fatima has
Mm-hmm.
two children, big children,
What's صغير?
or small children.
Two small children, right? Did we go over طفل? طفلون means child, right? Yeah. So she has two small children. Okay, brother Afnan, next one.
لي عينان وأذنان
Wudu.
وأذنان يدان ورجلان.
Okay, what does that mean?
I have two eyes, 2 ears, two
What's
hands,
uz?
2 legs, and of course there is and
And 2 hands and 2 legs. Okay. So I think the new one I think we did ayn, right? Ayn means eye, right? Aynun is one eye, so aynani are 2 eyes. And then the next one was uzun. Uzunun means ear, right? Uzunun means ear. Yadun we already did. It was And what's feet? Rijlun. Rijlun are feet. Rijlun is 1 foot. Actually, so this should be foot. So rijlani means 2 feet. Okay. So li means I have, right? How would you say he has a male one person? A masculine person, one person. Lahu, right? Lahu, to him. How would you say we have? Lana. Lana, right? And I have li. Sir Tahir, next one on the next page. Mm-hmm. Okay, what does that mean? What's Al Hayyu? District. No, that's not it. Neighborhood or district. Al Hayyu is one of the names of Allah, but this is different. No, actually the spelling is the same. It's not your turn, brother Anwar. In this neighborhood,
It's the instinct it's kicking in.
there are 2 schools. Okay, so 2 schools are in this neighborhood. Al Hayyu means this neighborhood. So Shri, next one. Mm-hmm. Salatul Fajri rak'atani means? Salatul Fajr means the prayer of Fajr is 2 rak'ats, right? Rak'atani. Analyze the sentence. Let's put you on the spot. What's Salatul Fajr grammatically? Mudaf? Right? So you have Salatul Fajr, right? So what's your mudaf? Nobody answer except Sister Shireen. Salatu, right? It's your mudaf because it doesn't have al. And then your mudaf ilayhi is al-fajri. And then rak'ah. What's rak'atani? Okay, where's your mubtada? So you have it's a nominal sentence. There's one mubtada and one khabar. Where's your mubtada? Where's your khabar? Salatu. Okay, where's the khabar? Predicate. Rak'atani. Excellent. So salatu is your subject. You're talking about the prayer of Fajr. What are you telling people about it? That it's 2 rak'ahs, right? So there's your khabar. No, the Fajr is the mudaf ilayhi. Okay. Badal is substitute. Okay, Sir Tahira, next one. Lil bayti miftahani means? You're not saying this house. You're just saying in the for the house are 2 keys, or the house has 2 keys. Okay. Brother Najmul, next one. Baqaratani. What does that mean? Baqaratani means 2 cows, right? Baqaratun, right? That's where Surah Baqarah comes from. It's a cow. Okay, finish the sentence. Huma lil fallahi means? Huwa, huma. They belong. What's fallah? What is that? Farmer, right? So they belong to the farmer. You didn't get huma. You have to do the whole thing now. All of it. Okay, so huma is for those 2. Brother Salim, next one. Mm-hmm. Inkal tarra. What does that mean? Or what from UK? What's tabibani? Doctors, right? So are these doctors from the UK or England? How to end the sentence?
La huma min Faransa.
Faransa. What does that mean?
No, they are from France.
They are from France. Faransa is France. Good. Brother Anwar?
في كثيرات
قريتي.
قرياتي في قرياتي مسجدان صغيران
صغيران.
صغيران.
Okay, what does that mean?
So in this village has two mosques.
Okay. قرية
I
means
mean small mosques.
two small mosques in this village, right? So قرية means village. Any questions? We're not gonna do number 3. It's pretty simple. 4 we did. Number 5. Yes.
في قريتي. What does it mean?
Oh, what's fi qaryati? In my. Did you say in my village? No. Qaryati means my village, right? So you're saying qaryatun plus ya mutakallim.
My village.
My village.
So what would be the proper meaning? What is in my village? There is two.
There are two small masajid.
There are two small mosques.
Okay. Let's do number 5 real quick. It says اقرأ الكلمات الآتية واكتبها مع ضبط أواخرها. So basically just read them and put the endings on them, right? So they all end, we know, in noon with a kasra. What's kalbani? Two dogs, right? Kalbun, kalbani, two dogs. Maktabani,
Two desks.
two desks. Qamisani,
Two shirts.
two shirts. Akhawani,
Two brothers.
two brothers. Mindilani,
Two
handkerchiefs. Mistaratani,
two rulers.
two rulers. Ukhtani,
Two sisters.
two sisters. Imraatani. What's imraat? So, alright. So you have there's two words for male, man and woman. There's mar'un, which means man. What's another word for man? Rajulun, right? Also have rajulun. Okay, but there's also in the Quran you'll see mar'un, and then for woman you'll also see mar'atun. So the plural for this is actually one of the the rare cases where the plural for this for a feminine noun is not it's completely different. It's nisa'un. So the plural for mar'atun is nisa'un. It's just for this word.
I think that's the word we come across.
You come across, right? The Surah An-Nisa is about the women, right? So this is one of the few words that has the plural completely different from that. So the singular is mar'atun, one woman. The singular is one woman, mar'atun. The plural is nisa. Okay. All right. So we did that, and then number 6 is basically make these. So you already know how to do that, right? So just add an ani to it. We'll do kalimat al-jadida on the last page. What's kam?
How many?
How many, right? So if I want to say how many hands, how do I say that? No. Yadan, right? So whatever comes after kam, it has to have two fathas. And if it has two fathas and it's not a ta marbuta, then it has an alif. Okay. How many hands? Kam yadan. How many feet? Kam rijlan. Kam rijlan.
So when you use the come, then the noun should be the singular.
Singular, and it's mansoob. Okay. It has two fathas or one fatha. Yeah. Okay, what's al-eidu? Okay. Inshallah. Jazakallah khair. What's al-ajalatu? What's ajala? عجلة الدراجة. It's related to daraja. What's daraja? Bike. Wheel, right? So ajala is one wheel, plural is ajalatun. Okay. Al-hayyu, we just said it's
area, neighborhood.
neighborhood or district. Ahya'un, plural of that. Riyalu, ar-riyalu, riyal, right? Riyalat. Okay. Rak'atu obviously is a rak'a. Rak'atun. Al-mistaratu, ruler. Al-masatiru, right? Okay. We're gonna do like a reading exercise in a little bit, so just take a couple minutes break. Free donuts, I don't want to take them out without. So please take one. Take two actually, 'cause there's 6 people here. There's 12, 11 donuts.
Advantage of coming to class. Yeah. Chickpeas. Valentine's. Oh my
When they are not doing it, but for dual also we have to do R. I thought it's they take only singular one. So R Rajulani. If we have more than one single beginning R, I thought R is
Are you saying why is there
yeah.
shadda?
No, why R?
Or why is it up? Because you're saying that you still have to use. You can still use
I mean, better.
You don't have to switch that.
I thought we can use
But
we have
of
to
course,
use only
backup
single.
irritated আমি টেবিল কাজ
So
Most cases.
বাট
Rajul
আরেকটা
is one
স্টোরেজ
man.
পেমেন্ট করে তাহলে পরে
How Rajul? Sorry. One man can assist a man.
Yeah.
How Rajul
কিছুটা করি
the
বাট
man.
ওই রেঞ্জ টা হচ্ছে আলটিমেটলি
Yeah, that's fine. But for dual,
Now when you go to dual, I think
actually,
আর্কিটেক্ট আমার আমি
you can
ডিজাইনের
use
কাজ করছি বাট আমি
Rajulani
আরো
or how Rajulani. The two men or
we have to keep taking it because we have to take here. That's why.
so where's what
That was the core exercise. Yeah.
কন্ট্রাক্ট
does it say how Rajulani?
কন্ট্রাক্ট করবো না
No, we wrote that, and
Is that what the answer was?
that's what he said.
Yeah, I think
Answer
so.
is not in the book.
Yeah. There is. I'll look online, but it should be the same. I think it's still. I think you would still say al Rajulani.
Yeah. I mean, two or three sentences we have same way.
আপনি
And
হাঁটতে না যখন
when you say answer, we say al. So that's why.
I think it is. I think nothing else. Say Rajulani or al Rajulani. I'll check on that.
এখন কি টিচিং করছেন নাকি স্টেট আছে যে এই জব আপনার জব তো সবচেয়ে সেফেস্ট আমাদের মাঝখানে এই গভর্নমেন্ট ভালো না কি জানি ওর নাম ম্যাককর্নি এই গভর্নর কি আবার রিইলেক্ট হলো রাইট কয়েকদিন আগে রাইট নেক্সট আর আমি যখন প্রথম আছি আপনার আমি স্টেট জবের খোঁজ করছিলাম এক্সাম দিতে লাগে তো তো আমি আপনার এমটিএ তে এমটিএ আপনার এমটিএর জন্য ওই যে আপনার ওই সিটি পরীক্ষার জন্য ওইটা আর একটা দিল যেটা আপনার
So I looked and it's the same. So if you use al, it's still going to be ar Rajulani. And if you don't use al, it's indefinite, but it's still Rajulani.
দিয়েছিলাম কারণ আপনার সবচেয়ে সেফেস্ট জব ছিল তখন সিটি জবগুলো আর কি এখন টেকনিক্যালি আর কি আপনার নিউ ইয়র্কের জবগুলো স্পেশালি ইউনিয়ন তো আপনাদের সবই তো ইউনিয়ন রাইট নিউ ইয়র্কে তো স্টেট মানে ইউনিয়ন আপনি কেউ হাতও দিতে পারবেন না আপনার রেগুলার স্টুডেন্টসকে মেরে ফেলে আর ক্লাসে তার কিছুই না।
Oh, looking, yeah.
Okay, all right.
How you want to look?
Okay.
We have to tempt it or what?
I will tell you. Okay. Take out a sheet of paper. Uh, Actually, I have paper here in case anyone wants.
Oh, we have to return to you?
No. We're gonna go over it.
Then we can do it in our notes.
Yeah, you can do it in your book if you already have. So basically, there's two sentences. I'm not gonna read them out loud, so just you guys can work on your reading skills, and then just write the translation. Okay?
First of all, we have to write in Arabic, right?
No, don't write it in Arabic. So just read it in Arabic, and then write it in English. Okay? So I'll give you guys 2 minutes, and then we'll read this. Mm-hmm. First one is a review.
If the test is like this, we are good.
Well, if you can do this, then the test should not be that harder.
The only reason we were able to do this because the first one you have already done it, so there is 50 marks. The rest 50 marks you just have to do it by yourself.
Is everyone done? Yes? Okay. First one, نحن مسلمون الله ربنا والإسلام ديننا والقرآن الكريم كتابنا. Okay, who wants to go? Brother Afnan.
We are Muslims. Allah is our Rabb, Lord, and Islam is our deen, and Quran is our holy book.
Quran is our holy book. And the Quran al-Kareem, the noble Quran. Noble Quran is our book. Okay. Anyone else got anything different? It's okay. Not graded. Number 2, في فصلنا سبورتان وأستاذ واحد. Who wants to do that? Someone else. Brother, Sister Tahir.
In our classroom are 2 boards and 1 teacher, 1 instructor.
One instructor, right? Two. Saburatun is writing board. Okay, and one instructor. Okay, any questions? Jazakumullahu khair. Assalamu alaikum. I'll see everyone next week.